controversy began way back in 2002. A gigantic behemoth of a mega resort on a tiny sliver of an island. Massive environmental destruction and few benefits for the locals. Accusations of greed, land grabs, corruption, and political intimidation. This is how Bimini Bay entered the national scene. And they did it with complete support of then Prime Minister Perry Christie and all of his followers. But without the support of the Biminites, who had already developed their own brand of sustainable tourism, who had no need for a mega resort. Now, with Christie and his squad back in power, this development is in the news again, and you can be sure it's controversial. After hearing all the rumors and the cries for help from Bimini, Save the Bays went to investigate.
I wanted to understand why this element of secrecy on a project that's going to impact the lives of every single Biminite in a negative way. And it's almost as if a select chosen people are benefiting while everybody else is being compromised. And it's certainly not the will of the people.
Clifton Bay, save it. Breakers Bay, save it. Bimini Bay, save it. Let's save the bays.
The lemon sharks swimming freely in this magnificent bay. That is one of the most beautiful spots on God's earth.
What they found was a mess. The resort seems kapunkel up. They got one restaurant thrown over here, then the marina way over there, condos and houses scattered about, another restaurant somewhere, and a casino wedged in at the last moment. Now they want a golf course, a new hotel, a new industrial-sized cruise ship port.
So that vessel needs quite a depth of water. They're going to dredge at the end of the terminal. That's going to have to be dug very deep. Take the fill from the dredging and create a 4.5-acre island on top of existing endangered coral reef habitat.
More unsold houses. Lots of construction and lots of economic and environmental destruction. And few of the necessary permits. Everything is under construction and reconstruction, but it still seems to be falling apart.
But they think they can come to the Bahamas and do whatever they want. And you know why? Because our politicians, our prime minister, encourages disrespect for our law, encourages secret deals, enters into heads of agreements without consulting the public.
We met with Biminites who had no clue as to what was happening, and these are the people that have earned their living in Bimini for generations.
Our government is just signing stuff, and we do not agree.
Where you gonna put all this waste, you know?
We got traffic jam in Bimini.
They don't hire a lot of Biminites.
I think the casino is not needed. Not needed. This island was a self-sustained island.
The thing what I really didn't like was when they had the broken of the casino, the Prime Minister and our Member of Parliament came down and they didn't even stop and say, well, hi to the Bimini community. They just went up Bimini Bay and they went right back out on the tenders.
We really need a town meeting.
No information, nilch, no information.
We need couple town meetings.
They should have came in and showed their face and say, well, this is what's going on at Resort World.
The fact of the matter is the construction of this pier is definitely going to damage it. No matter how much mitigation they claim that they can do, regardless, it's going to do a lot of destruction to the reefs out there.
Don't mess up our reefs, man. We had this for years and we don't need it messed up like other places. We don't need that.
They told me that they were going to blow up the Three Sisters, which are the three big rocks by the sea.
I don't think we have the area in Bimini for a golf course.
They dig up the inside, now they want to dig up the outside.
You can't turn mangroves into a golf course.
So they're not doing anything great to Bimini.
It's not right.
A total failure to respect the locals in the Family Islands.
And what's attracting them to us? The fact that we have no Environmental Protection Act. We have no Freedom of Information Act, so they can do what they want to do or They can simply go and have their little clandestine secret meetings that we never get to hear about, agree with the government in the heads of an agreement document that we never get to see, and they can negotiate away all of these environmental concerns that they would have to perform if they were in their own country.
To prevent tragedy now may require legal action. And what about the future? Bimini's future, the future of the Bahamas. If Bimini can be exploited and destroyed, then any island in the Bahamas can be exploited and destroyed. That's why Save the Bays is getting involved.
And I can only say that if my government, which represents me, allows that particular project to continue, it will go down in history as probably one of the darkest moments in this particular nation.
To get updates on this story and others, like Save the Bays on Facebook and join the fight against unregulated development by signing Bimini Blue Coalition's petition to stop Bimini Bay's cruise ship terminal, and by signing the Save the Bays petition for Freedom of Information Act and an Environmental Protection Act.
This fight in Bimini, this is the high water mark, and it's going to require every single one of us coming on board and signing the petition.